Here I am in Yellowstone National Park. It is the first national park ever made, and I'm here to photograph wildlife, the beautiful landscapes, and I have to admit that very high on my list is the wolf. I'm here together with Tim, who is also a wildlife photographer, and hopefully we'll see some of these beautiful animals like the bison, wolf, coyote, some deer, elks, but I don't want to put my expectations too high. Looking forward to spending 4 days here together with Tim, and I'm looking forward to see what is on my memory cards and in my own memory when I'm done with these 4 days. Right now the sun is quite low on the sky, and we are about to find a place to camp, like the campsite for this night. So I better get the pool on again and then head ahead and see if I can catch up with Tim. There he is. Probably 8-9 meters below my position. So what I need to do is just sneak around and see if I can get into a lower position. This is the first bison I'm photographing here in Yellowstone National Park. And it's amazing to see how it's plowing with its head to remove the snow so it can get to the vegetation. It's incredible to think about that these beautiful animals have been so close to extinction, like less than 30 I think there was left. Whoa. I better get back because we haven't set up the camp yet, and it will not last more than an hour before the sun will set. And yeah, let's get the camp up, have a little look in the area, but it's tempting it's tempting just to stay and photograph this bison. But yeah, we need to get that thing because it's like between minus 15 and minus 20 degrees Celsius. Things will get cold, so yeah, let's get the camp up. The sun is just about to set behind the mountains back there, far, far away. And Tim and I have set up our tents. Our camp is ready, and now it's just time to get something to eat and something to drink, and then, yeah, just look, maybe walk a little up just close to the camp and have a look, get an idea about how it all looks.
Saw plenty of wildlife on the way in. And I think we have a good spot for night number 1. I think the good thing is we have multiple nights here, at least 3. So if this doesn't turn out, we can always pack up and go somewhere else. So
Yeah.
this is 2.2 million acres that we have to explore. So we're only taking up about maybe 5 square meters here.
Yeah, and if I'm not wrong, it's bison that we see. To look with the camera might be difficult, but have a look right there, the small dots. I think they're definitely moving.
Yeah, I think that looks like bison.
Awesome. Time for some food or something snacked.
And a hot drink.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
That's good. Mm. Mm. So one of the things on this trip is that like I have to do some landscape photography because everything is so beautiful, and every time I come home from like Ellesmere Island or Svalbard or Dovrefjell, I like it's always my 600mm or my telephoto zoom that has been on the camera 99% of the time. But this time I brought 1424 and another wide angle lens, and I really want to do some landscapes. So now I have this one on the camera, and then I know I'm going to get it used. So yeah, maybe I think for now I put this one on now, the telephoto zoom, and then I put the wide angle on if something really nice happens with the landscape. I think that's a better decision. So yeah, this one can go in the bag for now. Oh, it's quite hard to walk here because the snow is so deep and you just sink in, and then you realize how little area you cover even though you're walking a lot. But I'm going up to meet Tim just on a little hill here, and then we'll see if we can find anything. Definitely hidden behind.
Yeah. He should come out to the right of that tree.
Yeah.
He's behind a tree now. So
Oh yeah.
if
Oh yeah, I see.
He's kind of behind a hill.
Yeah. Yeah, he's walking behind that little.
Yeah.
The bison disappeared between the trees up there, and doesn't seem that he's coming out. But luckily, Tim got a photo from a distance. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that's nice. You know, this is our second day here. We have this day and 2 more days, and it's always a consideration about what to do, because none of us feel we can afford to sit here for like the rest of the day waiting for that bison, because on the way here we saw like big herds of bison. We saw, what were they called, the one with the horns?
The bighorn sheep.
Bighorn sheep. What did we see else?
Elk.
Elk. Yeah, we saw the geysers. Yeah, everything was so beautiful, and it's like it's hard because when you're waiting one place, you're missing out other places. But if you're faffing around all the time, you don't get anything good. So.
And the herds tend to migrate over the winter.
Yeah.
And probably the wolves are following the herd.
Yeah.
I think.
I think so. So what we have considered now is to basically give up on this place, because the reason why we were so happy yesterday was because when we arrived here, we saw bison down around the lake with very hard light though. We had bison close to the camp with very hard light. We saw a lot of tracks, and we both thought like, okay, tomorrow, we knew it was going to be overcasted, and we thought, okay, tomorrow is going to be awesome because the soft light, fresh snow, lots of bison, and then we wake up and there's just like one bison far, far away. So I think packing down the camp, leaving in the
back,
car.
do a little scouting.
Yeah, and take it from there.
Do a little scouting in the car, and then find another place for a base camp, and then ski or snowshoe in.
Yeah, that also means we're a little busy now.
A little busy.
We thought we were going to sit here and having coffee.
Well,
for a while, but
nope.
Now things change.
No coffee, drink of water, and let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
Car time.
Our time.
Downhill time. So after driving less than 20 minutes, we arrived to this point where we saw some people standing with scopes and some car was parked here. And we went to talk to one of them, and out there, I think more than a kilometer, there are around, I think 12 or 13 wolves, but they're lying down. We almost can't see them, but the other people with the scopes kindly let us have a look. But it's this area out there where they are. So Tim has already gone up there with the 600. I'm going to grab my equipment and get there too. This is not a place where we can get good photos, but maybe I can get my first photo of a wolf here in Yellowstone, and maybe the only photo of a wolf here in Yellowstone National Park. Here we are with the wolves in front of us, but they're so small, so without a binocular, even though you know where they are, you can't see them. The sun is coming now, and through my 600mm I can see them as small grey dots in the snow, but yeah, have a look here. So this is zoomed all the way in, so you see they are really small. There's 13 wolves out there, and while we don't get any usable photos here, I mean, if you look at the photo you'll only be able to see it's a wolf if you know it's a wolf. But it's still amazing to like magnify the viewfinder and look at these wolves lying down relaxing. Like 13 wolves here in Yellowstone National Park. Ah, this is nice. They have been sleeping there for a while now. One of them got up and then down again. So because of the distance, because we can't get any closer because of the river, we've decided to go again along the road and see if we are more lucky with either bison or coyote or just something. So yeah, we're going to leave. We didn't see a whole lot as we were driving along the road scouting for wildlife, so we decided to use the daylight to set up our camp. It's always nicer to set up a camp when it's daylight and you can actually see what you're doing, and with everything ready and set up, it will allow us to stay out longer on the second photo trip of this day. Our tactic about going into the country, putting up a camp, using that like as a base camp and then go out from there didn't really work because the distances here are just too big. So what we're going to do now is basically create ourselves a nice little hotel here where we can sleep and eat, and then we're packing up our equipment, our photo bags, we're going back to the roads, probably back to the car, and then we are driving through this beautiful national park to see if we can find the animals. So at least now we have a nice and cozy place to sleep, and the temperatures are much better now. I think it's minus 15 degrees Celsius. So yeah, cool. We will better hurry up. I better hurry up and pack my bag. With the camp set up and ready, we skied back to the car and drove through Lamar Valley, scouting for wildlife. After a little while, we saw a group of bison close to the road, the perfect opportunity to get the first real good photos on this trip. So this is really, really, really nice. We left the car down there, walked a little up the road, because we saw the bison in this valley. And look at this, 50 meter. I'm going to leave the big backpack here and get the first photos, hopefully. In the 1800s, market hunting and the US Army nearly caused the extinction of the bison. And in the early 1900s, there were less than 30 animals left in the United States. Thanks to the national park, there are now thousands of bison in Yellowstone National Park. Actually, there are so many that they have just migrated a herd to another national park, and hopefully the number will continue to increase. This is amazing. I don't know what to say. I have around 13 bison less than 50 meters in front of me, and they don't care. They were much further away when I came here, but then I just sat with the 600, and first one just came towards me until it was 15 meters away, and then other came, and now I'm basically not surrounded because there's not anyone behind me, but they're just grassing and plowing the snow with their big heads just in front of me. This is so nice. Bison just walked up on a little hill and passed the road and went to the valley on the other side. And this is just fantastic. When I'm sitting here looking at these bison some 100 meters away from me, kind of get a little glimpse of how it must have been here in Yellowstone long before people came. And luckily it is like that again, thanks to the national park. Oh, what a nice day. I'm going to pack before it's getting dark, heading back to the camp. It was so nice to photograph these bison, and I wouldn't say I was losing hope because we haven't been here so long, but I was starting to feel, oh come on, just something I can photograph. And then from the road we saw these bison, and I got some photos and I got some video, and I'm so happy now. So now it's all about melting snow so we can fill up our water bottles, get some dinner, change our clothes, get the sweaty clothes off, get some dry on, and then just have a cozy evening. Tomorrow we're packing down the camp, taking it all out so we can be more flexible, faster out there looking for wildlife. But that's tomorrow. Now it's food time. Thanks. Oh. Cheers. Just found a group of elks